presenting Channeling Erik's Hour of Enlightenment.
Oh, we skipped a beat there. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I've been talking for so many minutes with Veronica, and we've just been brainstorming, and we have a good time, right? Before the show, Veronica?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And we're about to have more fun, because guess what, guys? And, oh, by the way, hello, Erik. I love you, baby. And
he's here in full force tonight, Mama.
Oh, I know. So Veronica and all her badassery is going to tell us how she can figure out your soul expression. And, she's going to talk about what that is. And it's really kind of cool, because once you know that, then you're going to have the ability to reach the highest potential possible, your highest calling.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to be able to live your deepest desires so that you can master your life once and for all. I mean, who doesn't want that? Jesus. All right, so go ahead.
Right?
Take it away, Veronica. What you got for us?
So I know personally firsthand that when we're out of sync with who we were born to be, the soul, the truth of who we are, life gets out of control, life hurts, life gets confusing. And I understand also that just like there is a natural flow to the ocean, the tide, the rotation of the planet, the sun up, the sun down, there is a natural rhythm to our soul. There is a natural frequency. And so, there are clues that are all over when we know what we're looking for. And what I'm doing in my new membership called Soul Expressions, I'm taking people on a journey into the deepest part of who they are, which is their soul. And so understanding that they're coming in with a willingness to experience different energies here on Earth, because we get so set in one way.
Rut.
We're going to do this.
Rut.
Do
We
this.
get in a rut. Yeah.
And here's the thing. Life is cyclical, right? And so everything runs in cycles. And that's the Earth runs in cycles. The tide runs in cycles. We were born because of a cycle. And so it's not necessarily it's not necessarily a bad thing to be in a compulsion, to be in a cycle. What you do in that cycle and how you use the energy of that cycle is what matters. So, for example, I spent a lot of years going against the grain, just kind of floating around, being everything everybody thought I should be, trying the traditional thing, trying to fit in, when my soul wasn't made to march to the drum or the frequency of everybody else. I have my own frequency, my own beat, and so does every single human being. Think about your fingerprints. No other person on the face of the earth has your fingerprints.
Wow.
No other person has the frequency of your soul. And so here's an interesting story. I was teaching soul frequency, which, by the way, is Satanama. So Spirit said to me, take these words, Satanama, and teach it. Let people chant on those words, Satanama. So I did this, and I called it the soul's frequency. Now, unbeknownst to me, this chant, Satanama, means something. It's Kundalini energy.
Oh.
It's the mother. I did not know that. And so as I'm teaching this, things are coming to me that I don't even know what they are, and I'm just forging ahead, teaching. So anyway, finding your rhythm, Satanama. Some people will have the frequency Satanama. Some people will go Satanama, depending on what resonates with your heart. That's one aspect of it.
Interesting.
Okay? So vibrationally, the sound, the vibration, sound, okay?
Okay.
The other piece of the soul frequency is, what are you naturally gifted at? What is it that you do that you could, other than clicking the clicker and watching TV, what do you get lost in? You know, or social media. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, I'm a ferocious learner. I can learn and read. I can get down a rabbit hole real quick in a book.
Oh, God.
And so, right, what is it that you do that you get lost in? I find myself at a dinner party the other week just talking about spirituality. And all of a sudden, my husband kind of nudges me and he says, you know, you're kind of monopolizing the conversation, but everybody's mesmerized because everybody wants to. I'm inherently a teacher, and I'm inherently somebody who is a talker. Here I am.
You're my girl.
And so that
same thing here.
That comes very natural to me. So I want listeners to think about, what is your naturalness? What is it that perhaps you've been told in life to tone down or to put away, or don't let people see that? What is it that sets you apart? What is it that makes you unique?
Oh, my God.
Do you get it?
Yeah. But, sorry, guys. My 3-year-old grandson keeps FaceTiming me. I have it on mute, but
So,
okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So with that said, you know, it's kind of like people need to take the responsibility to look at the patterns and the cycles of their life. When you repeat something compulsively and it's not producing results that support your soul, that's a place that needs healing. That's a place to look into.
Yeah.
I taught this morning in Soul Expressions, which, by the way, we meet twice a week. You get 8 sessions with me in a group setting, 8 sessions a month. And I taught this morning, it's a choice what we carry.
Yeah.
So if you're going to carry things from your past, you're not going to have any arm room or bandwidth to pick up your future. And so letting things go. I was in the grocery store, and there was this little boy, and I knew his name because his mom kept saying, Jake, 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 Jake. So Jake was walking around the store, and Jake had his little arms full. He must have been about 8. He had his little arms full of everything, like groceries, you know, little Grammy crackers, everything. And his mom's going, Jake, you want to put them in the cart? And Jake's going, no, I'm going to hold them. Well, all of a sudden, like an 8-year-old and like me, a 57-year-old, when we see something that we really, really, really want, we go, oh, my God. And Jake just went nuts. He had to have this, I don't know, box of cereal or something. And so it occurred to me as I watched Jake that we're like that. We carry all of our shit with us. Right? And then we don't know, we can't put it down. And then when it comes time to pick up the stuff that matters, we're full with our shit and we don't know what to do. So Jake, smart enough, 8-year-old, ended up realizing that he could ask for help. He could have his mommy put it in the basket, and then he could get the cereal that he wanted. So what Soul Expression teaches you is it's okay to put stuff down. It's okay to realize that you're overburdened. It's okay to realize that you're compulsively in a loop. And Soul Expressions is all about taking what life has given you, which you can find a place to be okay with that, and then making it great. Now, it doesn't happen overnight. The imprint on your soul, the energy, the frequency of your soul will propel you. And I teach how to get to that and how to work through the exercises. There's a lot of homework. It's a lot of experiential stuff. Like I said, we're meeting twice a week in Soul Expressions.
Wow.
And here's a question that I asked my students this morning, and I'll leave this with the listeners, and then if you want, we can take questions. But what is the impact that you want to leave on the world or make on the world?
Mm.
And when you start from that point and you understand the impact that you want to have or make, all your decisions feed that impact.
Yeah.
And that begins the journey of a soul expression. So that's it in a nutshell.
That is amazing. Okay, Erik, let's get your 2 cents. What you got, boy? My love.
So Erik says he actually helped me, kind of iron out tonight's talk, because I was like, I can be all over the place. And he's like, you just have to introduce people to their souls. People feel alone, and they feel like they need everybody's opinion, everybody's approval. And he said they have the best resource right within them, their soul.
Exactly.
And he said, where
we have everything we need. We have all the power we need, all the knowledge we need, everything.
Mm-hmm.
But, society or people that we cross paths with, or even our own self, we basically sabotage everything.
Mm-hmm. And it's a matter, and people don't know what they believe in anymore. We live in a world that's so inundated and so overwhelming with social media and everybody's opinions, and everything's blaring and screaming at us, do this, believe this, buy that, think this.
Watch Channeling Erik YouTube. I know.
And the only cure for that is silence.
Yes.
And when you're silent and when you're still, you can hear your soul, and you begin to feel the beat of the Satanama. Your heart begins to align with that sound, that frequency, that vibration. And that's a big moment. I encourage people to meditate using the sounds Satanama. Just for a moment. Maybe you want to use Sa, maybe you want to do Satanama. Do variations of it. Mm-hmm. Well, exactly. Do variations of it. Practice. Have fun. Finding a place where you can hear is what's important. Where you can hear. Because it's noisy out there.
Oh, gosh, it is. And so many people feel lost. And I think part of it is because they have kind of been pushed off course for their soul expression, for the soul's path. And it's a horrible feeling. It creates this weird, awful spiritual depression, doesn't it? And the sense that you don't belong, or you don't want to be here, or something that's just not right.
Well, imagine this. I make my living by speaking. If I would have listened to everybody who told me to shut up, going on detention in school, being put separate from the class, sitting in the hallway, if I would have listened to everybody,
Breakfast Club, girl. I know.
I wouldn't be having the impact that I am having on the world. And so don't listen to people. Be who you are, whatever that means. March to your own beat. That's soul expression.
Okay, what are some signs or symptoms that a person, needs your help, that needs to get familiar with their soul expression?
So you might feel like life is okay. Maybe you hit a pitfall here and there. For the most part, you're kind of stable, but life just feels like there's got to be more. I know there's more. I can't see what more looks like, right? Typically she is waking up and she's feeling like, how do I get next level, if you will? Why are you saying
she? I'm sorry to interrupt. Is it usually a female? Oh, okay.
The person much drawn to me. Now, I want to say, yes, there are males in soul expression. So I use she because it's just my vernacular. That's just what I'm drawn to, using she. But, here's the interesting part. It's, there's more, and you don't know how to get it. You know that it's within you, but you have no clue what it really looks like. You're stuck in, here you go, in that cycle of consistency, of compulsion, and you're beginning to say, this really sucks. I need to get out of this. Maybe it's a job. Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe it's a place you're living. Maybe it's a state of being. Maybe it's the place you live.
Interesting.
So,
wow.
Yeah,
so,
fascinating.
It is fascinating. So, is there a reason that so many people are off path, off course, as a collective? Is there some spiritual reason, some spiritual agreement that, as a collective, basically, for that?
Well, that's a great question. What I've been shown is that we're too busy. We're inundated. Our brains are created for survival. And in this noisy ass world, we are constantly feeling threatened, right?
Yeah.
So the brain goes on high alert and says, I got to protect you, I got to protect you, I got to protect you. Hence the raised heartbeat, the stress, the anxiety, all of that. And so we're living compulsively. And we're living in this loud, overcrowded space inside of our heads. Yep. And eventually we wake up one morning and we go, something's not right. Something doesn't fit. So collectively, spiritually, what's going on, I liken it to this, and this is kind of gross, but this is the image that I got.
It's right up Erik's alley. Right
exactly.
up his alley.
He's laughing. It's like popping a zit. It's like popping
that
a
is
zit.
gross.
It is gross.
Yeah.
But think about it. You've got all this festering bacteria, this sewage that's backed up, all of this nonsense that's happening, and we're festering as a collective.
Yes.
And so until we can burst the head, until we can get the bacteria out, the infestation, and that only happens one soul at a time.
Yes. Yeah, of course.
As my soul gets purged, as my soul gets sanitized, as I get clean, I then go share it. And I'm going to tell you, Erik has said, since I've met him, by 2025, this work is going to be mainstream. This is going to be the norm. People, psychotherapy, blah-blah.
Good.
It's going to be this kind of stuff.
Awesome.
So we have a lot to look forward to. We do.
Yes, and we have a lot to learn. And, of course, the Western culture, medicine, or otherwise, psychiatric care, et cetera, counseling, it needs to change. It really does. And I think that's hopefully going to happen. Oh, stop it, Easton. He's so cute, though. Oh, my God. He keeps calling me, Mimi. And he has an iPad, right? And all I see is the ceiling fan. In the ceiling. He does not know how to point it to his face. Okay. So funny. Now I got thrown off my soul path. Oh, you know what would be cool is to do a session, you and me.
Cool.
You trying to help me find my soul expression, so that anyway, we'll put that in our pockets. Put that in our
totally would do that.
But that would be fun, just like
totally.
a 15 minutes or whatever, so people can understand what you have to offer.
Yeah, beautiful. I love it.
All right. Well, I'll leave that to you. But, all right, Erik, what do you think about all this? Tell me.
He's got thumbs up, and Erik is saying that there is a rhythm to all of us, and he's got his guitar. And I'm going to tell you, I think I saw Erik's guitar on his wall, didn't I?
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah, because what he has in his hand is what I saw on the wall. And I even saw it before I saw it on the wall. Now I know it's the one that's on the wall. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Very cool.
Yep.
He loved him some
He's
guitar.
ready to rock and roll. Yeah.
Yeah, of course he is. Okay, Erik, does that mean you want to take questions now? My love?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. All right, we got one from, I think this is an international call, so I'd like to take that. It's right at the top of the list anyway. So, 111-111-111. All right, so let me see. Hi there, how are you doing? And welcome to the show.
Oh, hello, and thank you so much for taking my call.
You're so welcome. What's your first name and where are you calling from?
My official name, according to my mother, is Karen Sue, although I rarely use it. And I'm calling from New York, so not all that international. Sorry to disappoint.
It's kind of a different country over there, but that's fine. You're at the top of the list anyway. So what you got for our main man?
Okay, well, I fit those descriptions of not being in touch with, I guess, why I'm here, what I'm to do. I know this is a transition point time for me. I'm still grieving the loss of my longtime partner.
Oh, sorry.
Summer. Thank you. Yeah, and I haven't been able to really unearth any possible psychic gifts. And long ago, I had given up on the career I thought I wanted for my whole life because I thought it wasn't maybe meant to be, and I've been searching to find out what is meant to be for me, and I'm at a blank. And I think now is the time that I have to construct a new life to find out what it is and go there. So
You're absolutely right. Do you do anything with land or real estate?
No.
So Erik is using the term lay of the land. You have to get a lay of the land. Understand, you're absolutely right. What is the landscape of your life? What is your life built on? What is it that jazzes you up? And Erik is funny because he's got his guitar and we're playing music. Did your partner by chance like music?
Oh, yes. He wrote music. He played guitar and piano, and he wrote his music. And I'm so upset he never really put it out there, and I don't even know if I can find any.
He's here.
Recorded.
He's here for you. What does he have to say?
He's here, and he's saying that it's okay because he knows now that he did what he was supposed to do with it. The people that knew about it were the only ones that needed to know about it, and he's still writing music. He's still doing that. Does the name Patrick mean anything to you? Or him?
No. There's somebody.
He's telling. What?
There's a healer online with that name, and I've listened to some of his sessions that he put for free. That's the only thing I can think of.
Are you? Yes. And here's the thing, because he's saying Patrick is an interruption in your life. So be mindful not to go down the rabbit hole. Don't get overly hooked on that kind of information.
Okay.
Okay? Did he wear a pinky ring?
I don't think he did. He wasn't much into jewelry.
Maybe
Do you
somebody
wear
else.
rings? Because I'm seeing a big gold ring. Is your mother passed over?
Yes.
Would she have had a ring, a gold ring on her finger?
I don't think a pinky.
No, not a pinky. But listen, this is going to sound awful, but I have to tell you what I see. Did your mom have? Eric's laughing. Did your mom have man hands, like big hands?
No.
All right,
no.
I might be seeing your friend's hands then, because I see big hands and there's a gold ring on the hand.
Is the person deceased?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Okay, so who is deceased? That has big man hands and a gold ring.
Well, I'm thinking maybe my father. He had a pinky ring, and I have it.
Okay. Did he have big hands?
My possession.
These are big hands, like big hands, and they look like they're authoritative hands. I don't know how to explain it other than he was very directional, like he gave direction in life, or people listened to him. Does that make
Whoever
sense?
it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be your father. It could be somebody else. Who does that sound like?
Yeah. Did your father have somebody listen to him? Did he teach or lead or
No?
Somebody listen to him? All right, I don't know.
No, that does not fit my father. Actually, it might more fit my grandfather, but I don't know.
Okay.
Who is this? Erik, can you help? Erik, who is this? Erik, who's coming forward?
We can't tell. I cut you off. I'm sorry. Did you have a question specifically? Because I cut you off, so I apologize for that.
That's okay. Okay. Does Erik have anything regarding my life path? What am I supposed to do?
Mm-hmm.
Gifts am I to use?
Erik says it has something to do with your hands, and there's a lot of movement with your hands. Do you do art? Have you ever drawn or sketched?
Oh, just doodling for myself, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought that I was particularly talented in that area.
What's that?
I never thought I was particularly talented in that area.
He says that you can draw it out and your spirit guide will help you. Erik says he can be with you, but you also have a spirit guide with you, and she calls herself Lucinda.
Lucinda,
and the image is angel wings.
Ooh.
So take yourself and get quiet, and Erik says sketch angel wings and watch the messages come in.
Oh, so it's channeling. So you're asking her to channel the answers by drawing. It doesn't have to be pretty, but okay,
that's
that
what
makes
Erik
sense.
says. Yep.
Messages will come in through drawing? Is that what
you're going to get information? Lucinda will work with you. Feel her energy, get next to her, connect with her. She gave me her name for you. Let her with you when you sketch.
Yeah, and open your mind to this big hand person with the gold ring. There's somebody that you have crossed paths with that must be significant to this. So a lot of times we hear this and we're like, I don't know, and then like a year later, oh my God, yeah. All right, well, thank you for calling in from all the way from New York, the other country.
Can I ask you, this person with the ring and the big hands, they've crossed over, or is it someone I might come across physically in the physical?
They're crossed over.
They have over. Okay. Could it be a past boyfriend of mine?
It very well could be. Absolutely. Yep. We just on this show, it's difficult to get into the nitty gritty of it because we have such a small amount of time.
Right.
But yes,
I know.
Showed up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, you need to book a session.
His name is Ron.
Yeah.
His name was Ronald.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. Maybe talk to Veronica later on and maybe spend a little bit more time because I feel like that's super important.
Or any of the other mediums. Everybody's great. Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you for calling.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye, honey.
Bye. Bye.
Many blessings.
Ooh, I cut her off. I feel so bad. God dang it. Okay, here's somebody from the 57. Okay, come on. 571 area code. Hi there. How are you?
Hi. How's it going?
Good.
I just had a question.
Wait. Who are talking to, and where are you calling from?
Oh, sorry. I'm Raven, and I'm calling from the DC metro area.
All right. Good.
Just trying to find out. My life has done a 180 upside down in the worst way in the last year. I'm just wondering if when I see that changing, like a time frame, and how I'm going to know that's going to happen, and it's going to turn on for the better.
So Erik is saying that the first half of the year is going to be a little bit unstable, a little bit unsure. Come April, May, you're going to start to see things turn around. Now, one of the things that's important, Erik is telling me that you need to watch your health. Are you aware of anything with your health yet?
I mean, sort of, but not really. What do I need to watch?
Mm-hmm. So he's saying anything that could come from anxiety. That could be your mental state. It could be your stomach, digestion issues. He's also showing me something in your, like, acid reflux in your chest area. Just be mindful of that because it's all stress related.
Okay. Okay, sorry.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I guess it's because it's been a completely negative mess. Like when he says it's going to start turning around, if you mean career, does he mean just health? I mean, what is it? Is it all life encompassing? Because I mean, it's just been total loss and chaos in every avenue. So.
What it's like a snowball effect. You need to pick one area, he says, that you want to focus on because everything is balled together. It's like you've got everything. You have to start separating the pieces of it, right?
Erik, can you give her more? Can you give her a specific, practical step number one? Because when there is a ball that's all entangled and complicated, it's really hard to see, the forest for the trees. So can you help her with specifics?
So he says focus on your career.
Okay.
Focus on understanding what you want to do. It's like I hear Erik often uses the phrase right church, wrong pew. That could mean that you're in the right industry, but you're in the wrong company, or you're in the right company, but the wrong industry. What do you do?
I'm technically a writer for the government, but it just seems like it's not working out. It's always these short contracts, and it's just been wanting to get out of it. So it just doesn't last.
So writing is your thing, okay? Writing is your thing. Who you're writing for is not correct. Erik said consider doing grant work, writing for nonprofits to help them bring money in.
Oh, wow. Okay. Excellent. Is
there focus on nonprofits.
Nonprofit. And I guess my final follow-up question is do I have any sort of, am I going crazy, losing my mind, or is there something like in my house or something around me? Am I like off my rocker, or am I like sensing something around me? Because I just feel like I'm losing my mind. So
like
a
negative entity? Is that what you're afraid of?
I don't know. I feel like there's something in my house, like in the morning, or there's something I'm feeling and sensing around me. I don't know. Either that or I'm going crazy. One of the two.
Well, you're not going crazy, Erik says, and you do have something in your house, but it's a protector. Actually, Archangel Michael.
Oh, my God.
Wait, I'm sorry, who is it?
Archangel Michael.
What's he doing in my house?
So I don't know if he's in your house, but
you better charge him rent, girl. Raven, charge that guy rent.
Yeah. Okay, well, he's protecting you, Erik says. You've been through a lot, and he is the angel of protection. And so it's no surprise to me that he's protecting you. As far as being in your house, there's a lot of, I'll say, residual energy, Erik is saying, that is left over. Meaning, I don't know if the house is on old property or if it's an older house, but Erik is saying it's residual energy, and it's not there to hurt you. It's there to help you wake up, to get your attention, to help you focus.
Does she need you to do anything like smudge with sage or Palo Santo or anything? Nothing like that?
It's not going to hurt her. Erik said it won't hurt you. In fact, it
Okay.
just wants to be spoken to.
What do they
Do
want
you
me to
take
say?
time? Well,
Actually, I've been telling it to leave me alone. It's kind of funny. I have been. I've been thinking it's something bad because I've been sensing like a bad kind of energy. So I've been telling it to leave the house. I know that sounds crazy, and I feel nuts for talking to myself.
no, it's not a bad energy, and it's not going to hurt you. It wants to get your attention. It wants to help you focus.
What is it?
Do you have
what?
a spiritual practice, a meditation practice?
No, I just bought crystals though like a month ago because I've been so desperate to try to figure out what is going on and why I keep losing everything. And I just broke down and went, okay, I'll give it a shot. And I did. It's funny you mentioned sage. I bought that at the same time, but I haven't done it yet.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want me to focus on?
Erik says try it. Do the sage. He's saying that focus in general. Your energy is all over the place, and this is a beautiful gift if you see it that way. This energy is here to help you. It's here to heal you, but it has to be. Think of it as if you were housing a priest in your house or an ascended master in your house. Be reverent to it, Erik says. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's big.
Why?
It's big.
What is it? What is it exactly? I know we got the Archangel Michael, but what is this?
It's one of her guides.
Oh, a spirit guide. Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How did I get him as a guide? And why?
That's a big conversation. I mean, I can.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
If you want to go
That's
into
a
it.
long one. Okay, so Erik, maybe you can help her out too and hang out with her and help the guide do what he needs to do, etc. But yeah, okay, be reverent toward it, love your guide, be grateful for it, and have an open heart and an open mind for him.
Yep.
All right.
Learn how to work with your guides, Erik says.
Okay.
Learn how to work with your guides, and more will be revealed.
Ooh,
okay, I won't
nice.
go away then. Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right. Okay, so we got somebody from the 705 area code. Hi there, 705 area code. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Lori. I'm calling from, I'll say, Toronto, Ontario.
Okay. What you got?
We emailed each other last night. We both have a black cat.
I know. I remember that. I found your...
No. So it's a really personal question, but okay, Erik. By the way, I got sparked the other night, you bugger. But anyways, he stunk. Erik, back in 1995, as you already know, I lost my hair not having my son. After I had my son, I got major toxemia. I lost every hair in my body. I'm like the Taco Bell dog, like a hairless Sphinx cat. Nothing. So I wear wigs.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why. People say it could be my thyroid because I have a thyroid condition. But I'm thinking, come on, what's really going on here?
Hypothyroidism will not cause you to have alopecia totalis, okay? No way.
Exactly. Just patches of hair. Exactly. So what's going on? Why am I such a physical mess up? Like spiritually, I feel great. And I'm coming in tune to a lot of things, especially through my spouse that passed away back in 2001. But and I know him and Erik have been talking a lot lately because I can really sense it, which is great. Yeah. Thank you. But what the heck is going on? Why do I have no hair, and will it ever come back?
So let me just give me a minute. Just give us a minute here. Erik wants to scan your body. Elisa, does it make sense? Erik says, I can hear bits and pieces what he's saying about an autoimmune process. And hormones.
I mean, with alopecia, alopecia totalis is usually treated with immunotherapy, like steroids, topical immunotherapy. Of course, you can do Rogaine. There's also something called DPCP.
I did all of that, and you know what?
Yeah.
I put on a ton of weight, and I look like Charlie Brown.
No. But there's also DPCP, which is what is it? Diphencyprone, which is designed to create some allergic reaction, and that increases the white blood cell count, which stimulates hair growth. Have you ever done that? DPCP?
No, actually, I haven't. But if you can email me that thing whenever you get a chance, that way.
No, just email me to remind me. What about there's ultraviolet light therapy?
Well,
have you done that?
I'm allergic to the sun. I'm very sensitive to sun. I think I may have lupus. In all honesty, I think I may have lupus, and that could be the reason. Because I lost my hair.
Well, I mean, that's easy to check. It's called a native double-stranded DNA test.
Yeah, it's called the wolf disease, the wolf, la loupe, because you get that wolf thing.
Yeah, but did they ever check you for lupus?
No, they haven't, and I've been asking them. And the doctors always think that they're the most supreme.
God, I know they're awful. And also, there's a new treatment I just read about called tofacitinib or something like that. That sometimes is treated. It's a treatment that you do for rheumatoid arthritis. But what I would do is look into low dose naltrexone, because that combats every autoimmune disease, and it's called the why not drug, because the safety profile is amazing. It is freaking cheap. If you make it from naltrexone tablets, it's less than a penny a day. If you get it compounded, it's $46 or something like that per month. And low LDN, low dose naltrexone. It does not suppress the immune system, girl. It normalizes it. It modulates it.
Because I just recently got diagnosed with type 2 genetic diabetes. So that would make complete sense of everything.
Yeah, but anyway, email me, girl, and I'll let you know this. But you need to do that. Now, doctors do not know about LDN because Big Pharma doesn't want them to, okay? They don't want them to because they cannot make money on it. It's so freaking cheap, so safe, and it treats so much autism. Anything that has a basis in inflammation, it treats. And that's pretty much everything, okay? Including heart disease, autoimmune disease, etc. So your doctor might say, I mean, look, I had a friend, a blog member in Ireland that was trying to get pregnant, and she couldn't. And I said, look, LDN, they use that for infertility. And there's even a guy in Dublin that's the mainstay of his infertility treatment. Oh, the doctor, I never heard of it, so let's just $20,000 for this IVF, $20,000 for that. So finally, she turned 40, and the doctor said, whatever, we'll try it. She got pregnant the next month with twins who are doing fine, thank you very much. So Big Pharma is going to fight you on this. But if your doctor bucks, then you need to go Google, find an LDN doctor, and you get it through telemedicine, okay?
Okay.
And anyway, but look it up. I haven't really researched that with alopecia totalis, but look at it. There's the lowdosenaltrexone.org, and there's also ldnresearchtrust.com or org. I can't remember. Both of them, I can't remember if it's com or org, but you can figure that out.
Right.
So,
right.
All righty.
Now, I don't want to bug you. Does Erik have anything specific that he'd like to tell me that he feels I need to know, if he doesn't mind?
He actually was just going to tell you, he was going to say lupus and the low dose naltrexone. So confirming what Elisa told you, but have yourself checked for lupus because that may be something that's happening systemically, and Lyme's disease.
Yeah, and that LDN treats that. But anyway, yeah, you can be checked for that.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you for calling. Thanks, Boris, for calling.
Thank you. Well, have an awesome evening. Oh, wait, it's 7 o'clock
You too,
here.
darling.
Have an awesome afternoon. Okay, thank you.
You too. Bye. Yeah, she and I have been talking. All right, we got somebody for the 478 area code. 478. Hi there. How are you?
I'm fine. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. We can.
Hi, my name is Keisha, and I was wondering, do you see me
Wait, what's your
finding
name?
a job? Keisha.
What? Keisha. Okay, got it. Okay.
And I was kind of, I don't know, I'm having a hard time finding a job, and I was kind of wondering what you see in terms of me getting a job.
Erik says that you can say that you will be employed by the end of February, beginning of March. And you're also going to be doing something with your hands. Do you do some sort of labor work? Is that what you're known for?
Yeah, construction. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Because your hands are going to be very busy. Erik says you're going to be very busy. You're going to have more work than you know what to do with. Also, as a bonus, you may be starting your own business.
Yeah,
all right, so
I'm
wait.
thinking about that.
Good, but wait, back up. Sorry, Erik. What is the first job? What job are you talking about? February, March. What kind of job?
What she does with her hands, construction. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I
right
haven't
in
been
her
applying for no
wheelhouse.
construction. I've been doing more like
What's that?
I've been applying for like jobs like that uses the brain, not the body.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you something. The construction, you may find yourself, Erik says, in the administrative end of construction.
Oh.
Meaning, Erik is showing me you're working in almost looks like a trailer where that's the home office of this construction company, and you're doing the business end of it. Because you have the knowledge. Are you in the Midwest?
Arizona. Yeah, mine as well. Wow, West. Yeah.
Okay. Because Erik is saying that it's the industry, the construction industry where you are is going to be booming. There's going to be a lot of new houses coming up. But also starting your own business, you may do something with management for construction companies, and you may start that and then go out and promote that.
Ooh, I like that. Wow. That feels right.
Well, who's going to help me with that? Somebody's coming to me with that idea because I am not even going in that direction. Okay, is there somebody going to be with me then?
Keep yourself open to it. You don't know how. Erik says you don't have to know how. You have to want to.
Okay.
So,
and
in
Erik
other words,
will help you, right?
What you're looking for may not exist, so you're going to have to be creative with it.
Right.
Erik will help you, and your guides, of
Erik
course.
says by March or April you're going to start out in. He says end of February to end of March you're going to start out working in the office for. He's saying a construction company. Okay, so it could be. Are they building new houses where you live? A development that's going up?
Not in this area. I mean, they might be expanding it, but it's a very small town. But it's a nice area. So I wouldn't be surprised if they start doing something. But I don't know. I don't see anything.
Also,
it's only like 5 blocks long. One stoplight
in your neighborhood. You're going to have to go outside your neighborhood, okay? You could also do something if you were interested. He's showing me a golf course, working on a golf course. Now, it's a country club / golf course. You could do something there. It could be with service, whether it's waitressing or something with
it's a zoo.
kitchen.
It's a zoo. That's what it is.
Okay.
It's a zoo. Well, it's a big zoo right down the street. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Okay.
But it's right there. It's right there.
Right, it is. It's right there. Yep.
And why should she do that? If she does that, will she get network and somehow stumble upon somebody who Oh, okay.
It's all free
That's
will.
what I'm feeling.
Erik says it's all free will.
Yeah, I
because
know.
You absolutely, it's who you meet. But then again, you may just get so satisfied where you are. It's free will. It's choice. We're showing you what's possible. You have complete control of that.
But what if I
All
move?
right, well, thank you
I'm
for
really
calling.
thinking about moving. Okay, thank you.
Oh.
Have a good day. God bless. Bye.
God bless you too. All right, got somebody. So if she's thinking about moving. Will she?
She may have to. She may have to.
All right. Got somebody from the 614 area code. Hello. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Awesome. What's your first name?
My name is Philson, and I'm calling from Columbus, Ohio.
What's your first name again?
Philson.
How do you spell that?
Filsan.
Oh, I like that. I've never heard that name before in my life. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's
one of a kind.
beautiful.
That is cool. All right, what have you got? What questions do you have, sweetie?
I wanted to know what my soul expression is.
Ooh, yes.
Mm-hmm. So the first thing that you would ask yourself, what are you naturally good at? What do you like to do?
It could be broad. I mean, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going to be broad at first. What are you drawn to? Erik says, what did people tell you not to do?
Ooh.
Maybe talk.
Mm-hmm. So, one of the things we can see very quickly, and I'm going in quick with Erik with this because we're on such short time, you have the ability to teach. So what is it that you would teach? At your job right now, do you teach something, maybe not officially, but do you show people how to do something?
Yeah, occasionally.
Mm-hmm. You may end up being having the energy of a teacher, but you have to learn what you love. Finding your soul expression is a co-creative process. So you have to know a little bit about who you are, what you're drawn to, that kind of thing. It sounds to me like you need. Are you under the age of 30?
Yes.
Figured.
Yeah. You have.
Yeah. Sound like it. Yeah.
You have a little bit of ways to figure out who you are. In fact, what are you, about 24?
25.
Yeah. Erik is showing me you're like middle of the road there. So by the time you're 27, there's going to be a significant difference in your life in a positive way.
Wow.
I don't know if you have children or not, but you may end up having another child.
Okay. I don't have.
Do you have a child? Okay. So by 27, it's possible that you'll have a child, or Erik says even 2 children.
Of her own or blended family?
That's possible that somebody could come in with a child and you have a child. So, understanding that path is going to take you one way, and you have the choice of going that way or creating. One of the things Erik is showing me for you is independence is really important. Did you grow up taking care of yourself, kind of?
Yes.
And that's important for you to continue that path. You might think you want somebody to take care of you, but you don't like to be confined. You like movement. You like change. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you do for a living?
I work at Amazon.
Oh,
Okay.
my favorite place. Amazon Prime is on my love list.
Listen, that job is great and it's awesome and you're going to have it as long as you want it. But Erik is showing me by the time you're 26, the end of your 26th year, you're going to be doing something else and it may involve you going to school. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So what is it that you want to do? If nothing was an issue, what would you do?
Yeah. Well, I mean, what is your love? Is it animals? Is it teaching people? Is it healing people? Is it uh, anything? I mean, children.
I think, I like movies and healing. Also, like writing and things like that.
So, what do you
Erik
like the
says,
best, though? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Erik says, do your work. Make sure you develop yourself spiritually. Talk to him, he says. Practice with him because he will come to you. He will talk to you. He's the easiest spirit to call forward. He's very
Yeah, he
willing.
is. And he's
Have you
really
ever heard
his
from
energy
Erik?
is so recognizable too.
Oh, yeah, so giving. Yeah. Have you ever
Yeah.
spoken with Erik or connected with Erik?
No.
Practice because he'll help you. He's saying, start
Oh.
with me. Okay?
Okay.
And consider contacting Veronica. To figure out to do the
for sure.
whole soul expression thing. I think it'll be. There's no coincidences. I bet you anything you were picked from the list and you called in because Veronica is doing this whole soul expression. So think about that because there are no coincidences. All right, guys, we need to close up. Thank you so much. You guys check out veronicadrake.com. And Erik, I love you so much. And Veronica, thank you so much. I love you too.
Kiss, kiss, kiss. Love you guys. Love you, Mama. Bye.
Bye.